Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to day 5 of my 12 days of Christmas crafts. So, you're going to get a 2-for-1 today because I made one thing and I embellished another. So, one of them is not actually made, it's just embellished. So I did use things out of, I know I said I was going to hoard it for a little bit, and I did, but it's time to start using some of my goodies from my embellishment box that Judith sent me. So what I used out of this box were some flowers. I used one flower. The first one I'm going to show you is, it only has the one flower. And I used also one of these angels that she made me, and I used the other one of these beautiful little I don't know what, but these little beautiful pieces here. So I used the other one without the little pink on the top, and yeah, so I used that one. That came out really nice. And what else did I use from here? And that was it on the first one. And on the second one, she had sent me a string of pearls that was smaller than the pearls were smaller than this one, so I used that. I used just about all the white flat backs that were in this one. I think I only had one left in that one. I used some trim from my stash, some bling from my stash, some ribbon from my stash, and yeah, that was it, I think. So anyway, I used some of the things that she sent me. I didn't hoard it for too long, but yeah, so I used some things from there. And I used, for the first project, I used one of these snowflakes from Walmart. You know, guys, I had bought a pack of snowflakes from Dollar Tree, and I've used them all. I didn't think I was gonna need to buy another one, but I did. And I used this bling for the first alteration from Hobby Lobby. It was half off, so I paid $1.99 for it. Okay, so that is what I used. Now let me show you what I have altered. So this was a vase. Here's the bling. This is a vase that had flowers in it that my husband had. He had brought me some flowers, and of course the vase was white, and it's been sitting there probably for about 2 years. And then when I started putting my my cabinet together, the cabinet top, I remembered I had this, so I pulled this out. And this, I didn't use any additional, I used hot glue on the very first gem, and then on the last gem, and then again, you know, for the other piece that I used, because of course I can remove this and use it for something else. But here is the way I've altered it. And I do have in my stash, I have these flat backs. They're kind of small, but yeah, I put some randomly, well, you know, here and there. And then this is the little piece that I got from the embellishment box from Judith. And I did cut off the shank that was on the top just so it wouldn't poke out. But yeah, you know, guys, I can actually put this on a rosette next year, you know, if I go with pink next year. But yeah, I just love the way that came out. I loved it. So yeah, that was my first project. I embellished this really pretty, you know, vase thing that was that carried flowers in it. So yeah, there you go, guys. One more look. Oh, I love the way that came out. I like it because it's got little tiny hints of, you know, this kind of teal color, so it adds a lot to this. It, you know, it picks up some of the teal in this charm thing. So yeah, I loved it. Fluffed up the flower a little bit, and we were good to go. Look at that. Oh my gosh, I just love that. So far, this is my second favorite piece, I think. Anyway, so that was the one thing that I altered. And then I made something that I could hang from that chalkboard that my daughter and I use for the grocery list. So I made a I think it's Tussie Mussy or Mussy Tussie. Tussie Mussy, I believe it's called. But anyway, so I made this, and I made it kind of small just because, you know, I didn't want something really big hanging. But yeah, so on this, I just used, the paper is from the Sugar Blush line or paper pad. And all I did was, you know, of course, you make it into a cone. And then I put some bling on the top. Well, I put this from my stash, this lace from my stash. And then I put this bling on the top. And this comes out of the embellishment box, as do all the flat back pearls. And all I did was, you know, glue some pearls on the center of each flower. And then this one comes from my stash, this kind of cream colored flower. And these come from the box. And I had two, you know, a little bit of the strand left, and I just hung it, you know, glued it to the sides. These are all from my stash. I got those at Hobby Lobby. And then the little angel that Judith made, I thought that was just looked so adorable. And again, I put bling on the bottom, and then the pearl around the middle of the 2 rows of bling. And I just thought that came out so adorable, guys. I really like the way that came out. Okay, so once I put everything up and that little cabinet is done, I'm going to show you a picture of the whole top with everything on it, the way it's going to stay. I still need to get candy. I thought about putting some decorated, you know, balls in here, and I may do that. I may do candy, I'm not sure. So I'm not going to show you the table until I go ahead and fill everything up. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and can't wait to see you for day 6. Talk to you guys later. Y'all have a great day. Okay, guys, it is called an accordion cabinet. There. Okay, accordion cabinet. Thanks, guys.